So now we are going to discuss about melting point and boiling. So any idea about what is melting point? The melting means the fusion. Melting means fusion and fusion means conversion of solid into liquid. Okay, it's called as fusion or melting. Okay, and here point is mentioned, that point represent that particular temperature. Particular temperature where solid will convert into liquid form. The temperature will be called as melting point. Okay, so I'm going to write the definition over here. So the temperature at which second, the temperature at which the temperature at which solid solid substance converts into liquid state. Liquid state. Okay, that temperature that temperature called as called as melting point. Melting point. And it is fixed, and it is different for different metals. So I'm going to write one more point here. Melting point is fixed and it is different for different metal. Different metal. Okay. For example, like we have ice. We have ice. Suppose this is the ice cube. And ice cube is formed by like mini water particles, and the water particles have the force of attraction between them. That's why they appear in a solid form at a lower temperature. So suppose then we are going to heat that ice, then that ice, or we can expose that ice into the room temperature, that ice will start melting. Okay, so and then that ice will convert into the liquid state, and it is called as water. Suppose this is ice, so it will be water. Okay, so the melting point of ice, when ice converts into water, okay, that temperature is 0 degree Celsius. Okay, 0 degree Celsius. So above the 0 degree Celsius, that ice will start melting into the liquid, then ice will convert into water. So that 0 degree Celsius is nothing but the melting point for water. Okay, so I'm writing here ice melts at 0 degree Celsius. Hence 0 degree Celsius temperature is melting point of ice. Okay, like the hardest substance we have on earth is called diamond. Diamond is the hardest substance found on earth and being non-metal. So diamond have melting point of 3550 degrees Celsius temperature. Means if you will heat that diamond, okay, like in absence of air should not be there, because after like 800 degrees Celsius temperature, if you will heat the diamond and if oxygen is supplied, then diamond will start burning. Okay, that's why we used to melt in vacuum. In vacuum chamber, so there other particles and gases will not be there. Okay, so the diamond melts at 3550 degrees Celsius. Okay, so these are the two examples of melting point. What is melting point? Basically, the temperature. It is a temperature at which when solid substance converts into liquid state. Converts into liquid state, that temperature is called as melting point. Okay, and melting point is fixed, and like water will always melt at 0 degrees Celsius.
Sir,
Yes, beta.
sir, doubt, sir, means diamond melts, sir.
Yes, beta. If you will increase the temperature up to 3550 degrees Celsius, then diamond will melt. Yes.
Sir, but it's like some diamonds does not do not melt, sir. I think so. Means they will break into some particles.
No, see, every matter that we have in our surrounding will melt, but we have to maintain that particular temperature. And no other gases like oxygen, nitrogen will not must be present there. Okay, we had to melt in inert environment. So no other gases. Suppose if we are going to heat diamond and if temperature will rises up to 800 degrees Celsius, and if oxygen will present there, then that carbon will start burning because of oxygen. Okay, above the temperature of 800 degrees Celsius. If we will increase the temperature in inert air, in inert environment up to 3550 degrees Celsius, ice like diamond will melt. There is melting point. It is a part of general knowledge also. Diamond have melting point of 3550 degrees Celsius. Okay, will melt.
Okay.
Okay. Now take a screenshot for melting point. So any doubt in melting point? Melting point is nothing but the conversion of solid into liquid form. It's called as melting. Okay, and that particular temperature is called as melting point. Okay, now take a screenshot, beta. Now
Sir, I
get into
have doubt.
yes, beta. What is your doubt?
Sir, I have doubts.
Uh-huh.
Sir, water will become to ice at 0 degrees Celsius, right?
Yes.
So how can ice melt at 0 degrees Celsius?
See, okay. That for that we had to discuss about the latent heat. You know latent heat? Any idea about latent heat? Latent heat. Any idea about latent heat?
Sir, it's like means ice will melt at 0 degrees Celsius to water, and water from then when it converts to water, sir, then the temperature increases, sir, like that, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. See, suppose I'm going to make you understand by using graph. Wait a second. I'm just using graph here. Wait a second. Okay. Suppose this is the graph. Okay. It is y-axis. It is x-axis. Okay. Here we have taken the temperature. Okay, and here we are taking state. Okay, suppose here it is minus like 0 degrees Celsius. Here we have 0 degrees Celsius. Here we have 10, not 10, 20. Then we have 40. Then we have 60. Then we have 80. Then we have 100 degrees Celsius. It is the temperature in degrees Celsius. Okay, and here we are taking state like solid, liquid, and gas. So suppose here it is the ice is present. So ice at 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. So if we were going to provide the heat, we are going to provide the heat. Okay. So temperature will remains constant, but the ice will going to absorb heat, but temperature will not change. Okay. Then like we can say ice at 0 degrees Celsius along with latent heat. That heat absorbed or released by the substance. Okay, and where the state of substance changes from solid to liquid or liquid to gas or gas to liquid or liquid to solid. Okay, Without change in temperature, that heat is called as latent heat. What is latent heat? It is the heat required to convert or to change the state of matter without change in temperature. That heat is called as latent heat. Okay. So we'll absorb. So I'm taking heat here. Heat. Okay. So first, from here we have ice at 0 degrees Celsius, and here we have water at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that much amount of heat is going to absorb by water. Okay, so then ice will convert into liquid, but temperature will not change there. Then after conversion of solid into liquid, then temperature will rise. Okay, up to 100 degrees Celsius, and at 100 degrees Celsius again. See here, water will present at liquid state. Liquid state water, or I'm writing here water only.
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
So
it's
at 100 degrees, wait, water at 100 degrees Celsius, then again it is going to absorb the heat, and here the water will start boiling. Means from liquid to solid will, from liquid to gaseous form will be converting, or we can say the matter will convert from liquid to gaseous state. Okay. Again here vapors are also present, vapors, and vapors at 100 degrees Celsius. So in this region, temperature will not going to change, and again in this region, temperature will not going to change. Means temperature will remain constant, but transformation of like solid to liquid or liquid to gaseous takes place. Okay, that's why that heat is called as latent heat. Okay, now your doubt.
sir means it's like same as melting point, sir.
Yes, yes,
And sir means it is nothing but, sir, if we keep an ice cube, sir, and if we start melting it, the ice cube, it melts to water in the 0 degrees, sir,
yes.
in the
But
form of
but
0
for
degree.
that, yes, but for that, water have the ice have to absorb latent heat.
Yeah, sir. Then when it converts to the water, then the water starts boiling, in which the temperature increases, sir.
Okay. In this temperature, here again we are providing the heat, but in this region only the temperature will increase. That region only. Here temperature will change, but from water at 100 degrees Celsius and vapor at 100 degrees Celsius. So again here heat will going to absorb. Heat will going to absorb, but there will be no change in temperature. It will remain at 100 degrees Celsius, where liquid will convert into gaseous form. So that required heat to also, first I am going to write the definition, then you will understand. Okay, so definition for the latent heat is the required heat, to convert the required heat to change the state of matter without change in temperature. Without change in temperature. Is called as latent heat. Here we have the latent heat. Okay. So latent, if it is used for melting, then it is called as latent heat of fusion. If it is used for melting, then it is called as latent heat of fusion. Okay, so latent heat of fusion will going to absorb the ice and will convert into the liquid state. That time the temperature will remain constant. Okay, if it is used for the conversion of liquid into gas, then it is called as latent heat of vaporization. Latent heat of vaporization. Latent heat of vaporization. Understood, beta?
So what is latent heat of vaporization, sir?
Okay, so here we had water at 100 degrees Celsius, and here we have vapors at 100 degrees Celsius. So here temperature will same, but change in state of the matter takes place from water means liquid to gaseous state. So here the amount of heat required to change the water at 100 degrees Celsius into vapor at 100 degrees Celsius, that required heat is called as latent heat of vaporization. It is the same as latent heat of fusion. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Any doubt, Shriyanvi?
No doubt, sir.
And who else here? Satwik.
No doubt, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, any doubt in melting point?
No, sir.
So, have you cleared your doubt, Sai Charan? What was your
Yeah.
question? The question was like, see, one question I think was on your Sunday test, like, what is the temperature at which the matter remains like two states at the same temperature? Is it? So, like at 0 degrees Celsius, what like H2O will present at solid as well as liquid state. Likewise, at 100 degrees Celsius, H2O will present at liquid as well as gaseous state. Okay, so the melting point and boiling point are the two particular temperatures at which the substance may appear in two different states, solid as well as liquid or liquid as well as gas.
Sir, means if we keep an ice outside, sir, it will change the state into liquid, sir. Is it melting point, sir?
No, beta. Oh yes, we can say because ice will going to melt. Okay, but you know, like if we will place that ice cube at a room temperature, so the surrounding temperature only will melt, and because inside the like ice cube, the temperature will remains at 0 degrees Celsius or maybe below than that. So here, substance or like ice will not going to melt. So it takes time. But if we will increase the temperature by heating, then suddenly all the ice will convert into liquid form. Okay, so that temperature will be melting. Okay, and all vaporization process are not comes under melting point because we have some volatile substance. Like we used to say that water have boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. Is it 100 degrees Celsius? Is it or not?
Sir, your voice is bit low, sir.
Why is it bit slow?
Yeah, sir, means it's in middle it's breaking, sir.
Okay, okay. Probably again my side network problem. Shreyanvi, voice is clear, beta?
Yes, sir. Voice is clear, sir.
Okay, okay. So we are discussing about the melting point. So not about boiling point. Boiling point is means what? It is the temperature at which liquid converts into gaseous form. When liquid convert into gaseous form at particular temperature, like water have 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this temperature is called as boiling point. So like it is not like that all the matter will convert into like liquid to gaseous state at particular temperature only, because water can also evaporate at lower temperature like 25 degrees Celsius. Even 0 degrees Celsius, water will convert into the gaseous form, or we can say directly ice is also convert into gaseous form. Is it?
Sir, means boiling point means we can say it as latent heat of vaporization, sir.
Vap- Evaporation is the process in which liquid convert into gaseous form at any temperature below the boiling point. Below the boiling point. Okay. Like water can evaporate at any temperature below 100 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Yes. So there is a difference between evaporation and boiling point. Okay, beta.
Okay, sir.
So now we are going to discuss about the boiling function. I'm going to write the heading here, boiling function. Okay, so first we have to discuss about the vapor pressure. Okay, we are going to discuss about the vapor pressure. Vapor pressure. Okay, suppose we have taken a jar of water. Here we have the jar of water. What is volatile substance? Satvik, Satvik,
What, sir?
what is volatile substance? Volatile. Volatile. What is volatile substance means? Amita, any idea about volatile substance? Huh?
No, sir.
Okay. Sai Charan,
Sir, is it like means changing from water state to gaseous state in a certain temperature?
Shreyanvi, any idea about volatile substance?
No, sir.
I'll explain. Don't worry. So, do you know that petrol, you know, na everyone, petrol.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose we have taken a liter of water and we have kept 1 liter of petrol here. Okay, the petrol will fill here. Okay, and you left for the night or for 1 to 2 hours. So after, like, it is kept open, it is not been like covered. It is open. Okay, so after an hour, after 2 hours, can you find the same amount of petrol here, or the level of petrol will get increase or decrease, or will remain same? Beta?
Sir, it depends on if the petrol evaporates or not, sir.
Yes, it will going to evaporate beta. No, after 1 hour, if you will take the petrol, the bottle will get empty. Okay, because all the petrol will get mixed into the air. Okay, so any substance when it converts from liquid to gas or solid to gaseous form, that substance is called as volatile substance. Do you know the naphthalene ball? Naphthalene ball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Sriyanvi, do you know naphthalene ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So generally, naphthalene ball we use to disinfect the like infectious place, or sometimes we used to keep along with the books or maybe our document, so that the like insect or termites is not going to harm. Okay. So that naphthalene ball, if we will kept open like for a month, then the size of the naphthalene ball will get reduced, and finally after again a month that will disappear. So where that solid substance gone? So that solid substance directly convert into the gaseous form. Okay, but it is a very slow going process. But yes, here the solid directly will convert into the gaseous form. So solid, that naphthalene ball will be the volatile substance. Like water, again, if you will keep a glass of water or pot of water at a room temperature, that pot of water will again the level will get decreased, because the upper surface of the water particle will get evaporated at any temperature. Okay, so again we can say water is the volatile substance. So volatile substance means any substance when it converts from solid to gaseous form or liquid to gaseous form, that is called as volatile substance. Okay, so water is volatile substance, means from here water vapor will release here. Okay, and if you will cover that pot which is filled with water, okay, the evaporation process will continue. Okay, and one time will come, then that vapor particles will going to apply pressure on the liquid surface. Okay, that pressure is called as vapor pressure. Vapor pressure. What is vapor pressure? It is the pressure applied by vapors of the liquid on the surface of liquid is called as vapor pressure. If the vapor pressure of liquid becomes equals to atmospheric pressure, here whatever we have in our atmosphere, the pressure of the gas is called as atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. Okay, and this is the vapor pressure of liquid. Okay, so when vapor pressure of liquid becomes equals to the atmospheric pressure, then the water particles will or any liquid will convert from liquid to gaseous state. Okay, beta? That particular temperature is called as boiling point. So I am going to write two definitions for boiling point. Okay, so I am writing the first definition over here. The temperature at which I think we have completed 40 minutes, so our session will going to end automatically. So we have to rejoin the session, beta. Everyone, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sir.
sir.
We had to rejoin because Google is allowing. No, we had 10 minutes more, so I think we can complete the session. We have 10 minutes more. Okay, so I'm going to write the definition for boiling point. The temperature at which liquid converts into gaseous state. That temperature is called as boiling point. Okay, so I'm going to write another definition, and which is technically correct. They are also correct, but the concept is like not clear completely here. But I'm going to write another definition, which is technically right. So it is the temperature at which vapor pressure of liquid becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. The temperature is called as boiling point. That temperature is called as boiling point. Okay, so this is all about two definitions we have boiling point. This is the first one, and this is the second one, and second one is technically correct. Okay, beta? Understood,
Okay.
everyone? Yeah. So
Okay.
again, I want you to take a screenshot for that. Shreyanvi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
So I want you to explain one more time boiling point to me.
The temperature when liquid would turn into gaseous state is called the boiling point.
Yes. on the basis of vapor pressure, beta.
Mm,
On the basis of vapor pressure, the second one, the second definition.
the temperature at which vapor pressure of liquids begins to
Equals to,
equals to atmosphere pressure. That temperature is called boiling
Yeah.
point.
yes, that particular temperature at which the vapor pressure of liquid becomes equals to the vapor pressure of gas or air, or we can say atmospheric pressure also. That temperature is called as boiling point.
Boiling point.
Okay, yes.
Okay, sir.
Doubt here, beta?
Sir, means the boiling point is the measure of the temperature, sir. Means like it's 100 degrees Celsius, 200 like that, sir.
It is not the measure of temperature. It is the measure of conversion of, like, it is change of phase from liquid to gas. It is a measure of temperature at which the substance converts from liquid to gases.
Yeah, sir. Means if he gives a question, sir, like what is the boiling point of something, sir, means in a question, sir. If he
Huh?
gives the Celsius temperature, sir, means the temperature is the boiling point, or
Yes, yes, yes. It will be boiling point. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the, we have 5 minutes left. I think we will cover the evaporation. Okay. So I'm going to discuss about evaporation. Evaporation. Huh? Evaporation. It is again the conversion of liquid into gaseous form. Okay. But it is at any temperature below the boiling point. Suppose we have water. We have water. Okay, so water will get evaporate or may convert from liquid to gaseous state at any temperature below 100 degrees Celsius. So that process will be called as evaporation. So I'm going to write the definition first, then we will discuss more about evaporation. Okay, so the process of evaporation means the conversion of, or the process in which the process in which liquid substance converts into gaseous state at any temperature. Gaseous state at any temperature below, we have to mention that point also, below the boiling point. Below the boiling point of that substance. Okay, that process is called as evaporation. Okay, the process in which liquid substance converts into gaseous state at any temperature. We have to write any here. At any temperature. Okay, below boiling point of that substance or matter is called as evaporation. It's called as evaporation. Like water evaporates. Water evaporates at any temperature below 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, that means water have evaporating property. That's why water is called as volatile substance. Whatever which get evaporate is called as volatile substance. Huh? Volatile substance. Understood, beta? What is volatile substance? It is a what is volatile substance? Those substance they convert from liquid to gaseous form or solid to gaseous form at any temperature. That process is called as that substance is called as volatile substance, and the property of the substance is called as volatility. Okay. Now take a screenshot for that also.
Done, sir.
Okay. Satvik, understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Shreyanvi,
Yes, sir.
Aicharan.
Yes, sir.
Now Saicharan is going to explain us what is evaporation in his own word. Like
Yeah.
like Shreyanvi has done last time.
Yeah,
So
sir.
now Saicharan's turn. Yes, go ahead.
Evaporation means in which, yeah, sir. Evaporation means in which a liquid substance changes into gaseous state at any temperature. Means at any temperature below the boiling point.
Yes, yes. That process is called as evaporation. See, within a minute, our session is going to expire automatically. So we have to reserve